Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday, my friends, my family, my tribe. I apologize. I missed Monday. I've had a crazy weekend. If you saw from my pictures, my brother was up here from Florida. Super excited to see him. The crazy thing is I just had no time. My brother's only 15 years old. I had to do a lot more things that I wasn't expecting. Good morning, darling. Good morning. I had to do so many things I wasn't expected to do this weekend, which is all good. I truly appreciate his company. It's so crazy. I haven't been able to really spend this time with my brother, being that he lives in Florida. He's been living in Florida for some years. So I haven't seen him in years. I enjoyed my weekend. Hey, Amy. Hey, Dreamlistic Visionaries, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, Wendy, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends, my family. Super excited to see you all. I'm going to jump right in, but like I was saying, I had a crazy weekend, so I apologize for not being here on Monday. Good morning, as I'm waving to you. Hey, Amy, I'm waving back, Super excited to see you all. All right, so I'm going to jump right in. Until today, daily devotions for spiritual growth and peace of mind. What's up, Moet the rapper? Moet Roper, excuse me. So it says, July 24th, I will gain more understanding when I realize when I expect to experience pain, I experience things painfully. This is deep. Change does not have to be hard, and healing does not have to hurt. Often because we expect a situation to be challenging, stressful, or painful, we brace ourselves for the worst. The truth is we are equipped to go through everything. How we get through it is the result of what we tell ourselves about going through it. When a change is about to happen, or when some healing is about to occur in your life, you remember others. The many others who have been where you are going. You remember their pain, their tears, and the hard times they had. You remember being there for them and being afraid for them. Now, here you stand on the verge of a breakup, a breakdown, or some other form of healing or growth experience. And all you can remember is the pain. Stop the imagination train. It doesn't have to be that way. The question is, are you willing to allow it to be any other way? Whether you are acknowledging something you have denied, accepting something you have resisted, or confronting something you have avoided, or healing something that once hurt you, it doesn't have to be hard. The only thing that will make the experience more painful and more difficult than it needs to be are the things you tell yourself about going through the experience. Surely by now, you know that everything happens for a reason. Knowing that, you must be aware that there is something better awaiting on the other side of this. If you would stop telling yourself scary stories and stop imagining that monsters lie ahead, the fear, guilt, and shame would go away. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Who else just jumped on here? Tuck, my brother, what's going on? Ryan, what's going on? Hello. And it says, knowing that, you must be aware that there is something better awaiting you on the other side of this. If you would stop telling yourself the scary stories and stop imagining that the monsters lie ahead, the fear, the guilt, and shame will go away. Until today, you may have resisted the inevitable by bracing yourself against the pain. Just for today, stop imagining the worst. Give yourself permission to weather the storm of an emotional experience without telling yourself how bad or how hard or painful it's going to be. Today, I'm devoted to moving through all experiences without the expectation of pain. That is so deep, man. And if anybody really knows me, one of my favorite affirmations is I'm getting through life with ease. Money is coming to me with ease. And ease is that prime and big exaggeration. And not exaggeration, it's the truth. That's the truth that I want. That's the truth that I want to experience. That's the truth that I want to live in, and it's ease. Everything doesn't have to be hard. If you keep reminding yourself about ease, about love, about, like they said, the stories of how people were crying and they got through their heartaches or their challenges, those are things that you could use yourself as fuel. Like, man, I remember this person going through that, and that wasn't as hard as what I'm going through. So you know what? I'm just gonna push a little harder. I'm gonna go a little harder. This morning, I posted this thing that I try to tell a lot of my friends, and it just helps me to really focus in on how life is. There's three roads that you're taking in life, and one is you're going towards the storm. Two, you're going out of the storm. Or three, you're in the midst of that storm. You're in the middle of the storm. But regardless in your life, there's a storm coming, and you have to prepare. So even if you're coming out of that storm, just know that you're most likely headed to another one, right? If you're in the middle of the storm, just remember that you will get out of the storm. And if you are the same thing before, either you're heading towards it or you're coming out, and those are both basically the same thing. What you need to remember is storms happen, so prepare. And that's the same thing with challenges. That's the same thing with heartache. That's the same thing with pain. It's going to happen. You have to understand that we are human. Things do happen without our without us knowing what's gonna happen. It just happens, and that's okay. I'm sorry, I'm not finding the words that I really want to use today. I'm a little tired, but still, hey Jazz, what's going on? I'm taking your advice, trying to do more videos. Everybody, if you're looking for help on your social media, I watch a lot of Jazz's videos because it helps me with my engagement and helps me with my followers and the people in my tribe, just how I connect to you guys. So I give a lot of love out there to Jazz because of that. And but back to the whole subject is, there's pain, like in this world that we live in. No matter what, there's pain, right? And I always try to tell my friends, listen, you could look at the reality of the situation, or you could understand that there are two parts to this world. There's a reality and there's a spiritual realm. And I like to really eliminate myself out of the reality of what I see on face value, what approaches me every single day. The storm, to me, if I were to jump back into the spiritual realm, I realize like either it's a sign, maybe it's a lesson, maybe, it's something that I should have paid attention to more, and it's a mistake that I've made, right? And other than that, before, I lost my train of thought, but if you're only looking at the reality of the situation of the storm, you're in fear. You're in fear. You think, oh my gosh, I need to get resources. Oh my goodness, where's my family? How is everybody else? But if you are understanding like the value, hey Velton, what's going on, my brother? What's going on, cuz? What's going on, Jack? If you understand that like storms, and pain is the inevitable, you'll be able to prepare for it. And that's the one thing that I think we don't pay attention to. Everybody's like, oh, I'm a spiritual person, I'm going to think positive. Positive is a way to react to the things that are happening to us. You have to stay in that path, on that positive path, to allow and to get the things that you really want back. You know what I mean? If you are not in that positive, frame of mind, you're not going to see your exit out of the storm, right? Say you're in that storm. If you're not looking for the positivity, you're not going to be able to realize you need to exit. Your exit is the next stop. You know what I mean? You just got to trek a little bit longer, and you're on your way out of here. These are the things that we need to pay attention to. There's a lot of things that we overlook because of the face value of the reality of the situation. Cut it out. Make sure that you remind yourself that, listen, things could change, and things change every day. I'll tell you about a situation that I had yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was talking to my family about like this position that I've taken in the family business. At the moment, I work for JCHI. I'm trying to look for a business card, but I can't find one. Hold on, got a business card. I work for JCHI Cleaning, right? And my father has been asking me to take on more responsibility. And we just got into this conversation about, oh, you know what? I don't know if I can handle it. I'm really still trying to run my business online. I'm trying to work with my mom. I'm trying to, do a bunch of different things. And I still want to help you, but I don't want to cut myself short. And I kind of stepped down from a position. An hour later, I go home, I'm feeling emotionally sad because like I love this business. I love working with my parents. I really don't want this to happen, but this is the only thing that I can see working out for me at the moment, right? And an hour later, my dad calls me back. And we have a different discussion, and the thing changes. I don't know if I'm back in the same position or anything, but the same thing that we ended on an hour before is not the same result that I ended on an hour later. And that is the difference, all the difference. I could have went home and cried and dwelled and got down about the situation, but I knew that this was a plan. I didn't know what the plan was. I didn't know what God had in store for me or source or whatever, insert your belief system there. I didn't know what God had for me, but at the end of the day, I accepted what came. And then later on, and only an hour later, and this is just how quick things change, an hour later, I was put right back in the same position, or even better, because it was the position that I really wanted. I let go of a position thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be a part of this. But then later on was moved to the position that I want. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. I wanted to do the social media of the cleaning business. You know what I mean? And my dad wanted me to do more of the operations. And that, for me, I could have I was getting upset. I was getting sad. I went home. I told my girlfriend, I was like, oh man, this is what's happening to me. I was so excited. I don't know how everything changed. I don't know why. Hour later, boom, get a phone call back. Everything's changed. Everything opened up to exactly what I wanted. And that's what I'm telling you, my friends and family. Hold tight. Wait for your exit. Pay attention to everything around you. You have to be aware. You have to pay attention to everybody around you. But at the same time, stay in that positive vibration. Stay in that positive mindset, because you never know when your opportunity will present itself, and it's coming. And I'm telling you see how I got real serious? It's coming. I'm telling you, real talk. Like, I just don't want you guys to sell yourself short. I read another quote this morning, was like, it's scary when you decide to let go, because when you decide to quit, because that could be the one moment, 2 seconds later, God decides to give it to you. You know what I mean? Hold on to your dreams. Hold on to what you love. And remember the reason why you're doing this. This is bigger than me and you. You know what I mean? We're doing this for our family. We're doing it for the little ones around us. We're doing this to set a great example. We're doing this to love on the people we love and reward them for being giving us the love that they give us. You know what I mean? I know you guys are not working. If it was up to you, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't work as hard as you are just for yourself. I know you're doing it for a bigger picture, for kids, for your mom and dad, for your siblings. Like, it's a bunch of things, for grandparents. It's a bunch of things and a bunch of people that we're doing this for. So remember to put that into your goals and put that into your heart, because it's deep. You have to keep pushing through. Listen, almost a year ago, I started doing this stuff, and I didn't have the followers. I didn't have the communication, the love that's backing me up between Amy and Tuck and Jazz and Darling and Christine and Melissa and Jax, my cousin, and just a bunch of you guys. I swear, I wasn't getting this love a year ago, but I kept pushing through. And then I met Darling, and she just started saying, listen, you're doing good. This is what, kind of started telling me what my strengths were. And when you notice what your strengths are, that's what you rely on. You keep pushing your strengths. Then it starts to reveal your own strength. You start to see it for yourself. A lot of the times we don't realize our strength because we're the ones that's talented. It's easy for us, right? This is, I learned this from TD Jakes. You don't get to see your talent because it comes so easy to you. You know what I mean? And because it comes so easy to you, you don't realize how big of a deal it is. Everybody else couldn't do what you do, though. A lot of people are going to say, oh my gosh, you bake amazingly. Or to me, you speak amazingly and you're so passionate and loving. But I just thought that all I know how to do is talk, or, I like to have conversations. I like to talk about real stuff, but I never realized that it was a strength until other people started to tell me, thank you, cuz I really appreciate it. And I hold that dear to my heart because I did it. The reason why I say I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I appreciate everything is because I'm living through your eyes. I don't know that I'm this good. I didn't know that I was doing all of this. I didn't know that I was helping people. I didn't know that people actually liked me and liked what I'm saying, because from where I'm from and I talk like this, I don't get the same amount of love. So that reflection is different. But when you meet people that are vibing on the same frequency, that understand the same things that you do, you start to see yourself through them. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've ever heard that like, you know, the reason why you find love in me is because you see a lot of yourself in me. Whatever it is that you enjoy about myself is a strength or something that you love about yourself. And it might not be that exact talent, but there's something in it that sparks something that's familiar to you, that you love about yourself. You know what I mean? We're all unique and amazing. We are all mirrors. Yes, Amy, that's what it is right there. That's what I was trying to say. We are all mirrors of each other. So when you look at somebody else and you see their pain or whatever, like for me, I don't like people to suffer because I remember suffering. I don't like people to cry because I remember crying. I remember being hurt. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't had the best life. I haven't had the best whatever, but I'm making the best out of everything. And that is the shift. That's the shift right there. No, I'm not a millionaire yet. No, I haven't had any like crazy things happen to me yet. But now that I know my strengths, that I have the right people behind me, that that I'm only spending time and I'm only sharing love with other people that give me back love, things have shifted for me. And it's amazing. It's amazing, I tell you. And I only give all of you guys this because I hope for you guys to have the same thing. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for all of us. I remember being lonely. I remember being the only positive person. I remember being left out. In high school, I wasn't the best basketball player, but it was one of the biggest things and important things to myself. And it hurt me so much. Not understand, like after high school ending and not having a road or what to do next, I went into this major depression of not knowing who I was because I put everything into basketball and I put everything into physical talents and I never knew who I really was. And now it's so funny when I run into other people, they said, and I talk like this, right? And I talk about the positivity and I talk about everything good and, love and prosperity and abundance. They always remind me like, nah, you've always been like this. I can't, you've always been positive. You've always seen the bright line. You've always seen all of this other stuff. And I swear to you, my friends, I never knew it. I never knew it. It took other people coming back and retelling me that, listen, this is your strength and you did this and you've helped me here. And I never knew I was helping anybody, honestly. So I know for a fact that all of you guys, you have a message, you have a purpose, you have this light that other people are influenced by. I swear to you, I would not steer you wrong. You have to let that light shine. You have to. And you have to get out of your own way. A lot of the times, we're the ones putting ourselves down, and it's not the people. Listen to the people around you. And if it's people giving you bad advice, eliminate those people. Find the ones that see the light in you, so now you can start seeing the light in yourself too. A lot of it is self-worth, but you still need those mirrors. You need those proper mirrors so you can see that, you know what? I look up to this person. They're awesome. And wow, they see this in me. It's powerful, my friends. It's powerful stuff, to the point that it's making me emotional, because I would have never been on this journey if people kept their comments to themselves, if they didn't tell me about my own light, if they didn't tell me about my own strengths. And I appreciate Darling, I appreciate Tuck, I appreciate Jazz, I appreciate Jax, I appreciate Blanca, because we started almost 5 months ago. Blanca, we had a going back and forth and just telling each other about just light and love and all this other stuff. I appreciate you all, and I know that other people will also appreciate your light. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. I apologize for Monday. I probably should be doing more videos, as my friend Jazz says, so I will try to get more videos out to you guys. But I'm always working, I'm always moving, and I apologize. But try to look out for me Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Lately, because I haven't been able to get on lives, I've just been posting the pictures. So also look out for the pictures of our daily devotional. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you, cuz, for being you. And yo, literally, we haven't been able to spend a lot of time with each other. But honestly, I have cousins out here that know me and they don't support me. And it's crazy. So I appreciate, trust me, Jazz, when I tell you I appreciate it. I love you dearly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because everybody else doesn't know what I'm mentally going through or emotionally going through or the things that I'm fighting for. I got a family that I'm fighting for. I got a brother down south that I would love to come live with us. I got a brother that's locked up at the moment that I'm trying to put things in motion. So now he doesn't have to, when he gets out, he doesn't have to go crazy looking for a job, and we could supply, and we could have that job waiting and ready for him. I'm just trying to put my family in a better position. And that's why I work hard. And I know for a fact, if I feel that way, all of you guys feel that way. Hey, Godfrey, what's going on? And I know you guys all feel that way, but I'm not going to hold you any longer. I wish you all love, prosperity, abundance, anything your heart desires. Go get it. Make a plan, believe in it, feel it, enjoy it, bask in it, tell other people about it, but tell the right people about it. But I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I wish you guys the best week. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's time to kill it. It's time to bring that heat this week. All because of you guys, my friends. Enjoy it. Love you all.